most fun part of this book was putting in the pictures and getting to find the right one and position it all in the right spots. Well, the way it feels to have written this book myself, I feel proud that I did it. I feel proud about making the final copy and doing work on it for so long and going and getting the research.
I chose ladybugs for my topic because I thought that they were really fascinating and interesting. So the next time you notice a ladybug, remember to look at it carefully. Resources, Pebble Go. I chose photos with, I just found the illustrations that match to my words and sentences.
Have you ever wondered where turtles live? Turtles can live in water or on land. Isn't that fascinating? During the winter, turtles live in burrows. I wonder why. My favorite part of the process of writing my Next Time You See book was learning all the facts and doing my final copy. I wrote it and then I did peer conferences with people to revise it.
I chose to ask some questions because I wanted the reader to actually wonder more about them.
I think the most important thing to remember when you're writing nonfiction is that you will always research and not get facts up by yourself and think about facts. Yes, you have to be careful about finding reliable websites because some might not be true.
Before I jump right into the first science unit, I like to have my kids start to think and wonder about things just in our own backyard and on the playground. And so I am familiar with Emily's Next Time You See books and decided to do an author study based on her books. And so I gathered materials from the website, the anticipatory questions. We spent some time each day. We would kind of think about the topic before we would read it. Some days we had inquiry lessons. For example, when we did Next Time You See a Seashell, I had brought in a variety of seashells and had the kids sort them, and they had to justify why they had classified the seashell as they had, and they would go back to Emily's books. The other thing that we did as we were reading Emily's books, as writers, we were tuned into Emily's word choice and really thinking about the words that she was using to spark our curiosity and to invite the reader in to think and wonder. And so we charted those words throughout every book that we read. We did read all 8 of her books. A couple of them we read a couple of times so that we could go back and see if we had missed anything the second time. And then from there, the children had complete choice about what natural phenomenon or object they would like to choose. So I think what is most fun for me as the teacher and for the kids is that they have complete voice and choice in this. Yes, everyone is writing a Next Time You See book, but they could write about anything that interested them. And as you'll hear them say, that some of them chose things that they already knew a lot about because that was comfortable for them. And kids will do that sometimes, but they still learn something even if they thought they already knew everything about it. And some kids chose a topic that they thought would be easy to research. But in the end, they all still had to follow that same process. They all still had to learn those researching skills. Kids need a structure and they need to understand what it means to write a piece of nonfiction. They need to understand what their purpose is. And I think that for so many years, we didn't always give kids a clear purpose, and we didn't always give kids a clear understanding of what that writing could look like or sound like. And that's what I really love about using picture books and read-alouds.